जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Good evening from Delhi. I'm Gursharan Dhanjal, Vice Chairman SKOCH. It's my privilege to welcome you all to the 101st edition of SKOCH Awards. Over the years, we have covered diverse areas of corporate governance and introduced pioneering indices that measure progress on ESG and digital transformation. That is in an attempt to create a framework, which is what corporates such as yourselves and the other companies in the area could possibly follow before we have the global regulations, the global benchmarks come to India. So the well-performing projects also feature on our annual report called the India Involved Report. Other indices by SKOCH include the state of governance, state of financial prudence, state of governance efficiency, and so on and so forth. Our mission has been clear: to help India tell its own story, correcting the global north narrative that has long been dominated in the field. This is part of our ongoing effort to celebrate and measure what truly matters for our nation's progress and in our march towards India 2047 goals. Today, we have about 30 semi-finalists in this round of the SKOCH Order of Merit, and my heartfelt congratulations to all of you. As we begin the investiture ceremony, I extend my best wishes for your continued excellence and contribution to India growth story. Allow me to share my screen so that we can move on to announce the semi-finalist SKOCH Order of Merit. Ladies and gentlemen, I first invite Mr. Gurmeet Sandhu, Senior Vice President, and Mr. Sanjeev Sharma, Assistant Vice President from Reliance Jio Infocom, for innovative reverse invoicing system for vendors. Mr. Sandhu.
Yeah, namaskar everyone. This is Sanjeev Sharma from Reliance Jio Infocom. So this particular innovation that we had made under this invoicing system for our vendors, that includes the contracting part as well. So what we did in this particular innovation, we completely standardized our rates based on different geographical level at geo center, city, and state level, and that enabled all the vendors to have a very robust contracting, system for them without any biasness. And this enabled even the entire billing and payment cycle for the vendor uh, going flawlessly based on the entire system validations, and this enabled a very healthy ecosystem for carrying out such a huge project that Geo did under network rollout. So this was brief on this innovation, and I would request our Gurmeet Sandhu sir to elaborate on that part very quickly. Thank you so much.
So hi, good evening, everyone. So this is Gurmeet Sandhu from Reliance. So what Sanjeev has shared, so this was one of the innovation because we were the last operator when we started this wireline, growth story in India. Earlier, there were a lot of, contestants who have already, shown their interest in wireline. So it was very important that to compete with them, we have a time-bound, project closures, and for that, we thought that it can't work as a conventional way. We have to create some platforms and tools which can empower all the front-end engineers to actually work out on a day-in, day-out basis, and ensure that all our system of interaction, system of records, and system of intelligence are in place, so that at any point of time, at any point of roles and hierarchy, people can see that where we stand and where we are actually achieving success, how our buildings are getting RFS, I mean, they are getting green to actually acquire customers. So all this entire data flow was dynamic, and it moved from one platform to the other, so that and no manual intervention was there. It was an auto process. All the inventory and assets were being put in the system in such a way that it is visible to everyone. And whatever DOAs role-wise and whatever hierarchy-wise have been given and the rights have been given, they were supposed to assess that information only, and beyond that point, that information is not visible because it was defined for a particular role and for a particular hierarchies. So accordingly, they can work within their profile and within their geographies. Even all the contracts and material management was put in place in such a way that people have the empowerment to get the material in place and the contracts, so that they don't have to move here and there to figure out that how this entire process of approvals will work. So all those rights were given it, and all the entire operations were decentralized in such a way that we are able to actually speed up the work. And the last piece was that the entire invoicing which was there, it was all system based. The entire material consumption, apart from the invoicing, was updated in the SAP, and every rate item which had gone into this task completion by any engineer gets converted into the value, and the partners were very happy to get the payments within the defined timelines, and they were very happy to work with us. So by and large, if we see our background, today we have set the record of almost 33 million of home passes which are there. And we are the first operator which has touched around 20 million of customer acquisition. So, within the last 6 years, this all entire platforms have been very handy with us. And today, when we see all these platforms and tools available, we can always assure everyone that this can be easily replicated in other businesses also. When we talk about other businesses also, we talk about railways. When we talk about pipelines, we talk about powers. So all this can be easily replicated with few, slight changes which can actually be related to that particular type of business. Some jargon and some, changes can be done, and it can be easily handled. And we have already patented this entire, M-Construct tool, and which is already there. And definitely, this was a great source of inspiration. And today, we also feel acknowledged that Scotch has actually, acknowledged the efforts what we have put in and brought in that huge innovation in the country.
Well, congratulations to you and the entire team.
Thank you.
Bridge KYC, Bajaj Auto Credit Limited, Mr. Rohit Budhe, Vice President. You are muted. Yeah.
Thank you so much for this prestigious award. First of all, I would like to thank the Scotch team for recognizing our efforts on the digital front. Truly grateful for this recognition. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah. So truly grateful for this appreciation, it only kind of strengthens our belief and in our vision as we go forward. BSEL, we are just couple of, we have formed couple of years back only, so we are new. But as part of this digital bridge KYC solution which we have brought in place, this has kind of automated the entire process of customer KYC into the retail domain. We are a captive NBFC. We are funding the Bajaj two-wheeler vehicles, and it is a huge boost to the dealer and for the customer who is coming onto the shop. Within 2 minutes, his KYC is getting approved. So it has not only kind of revolutionized the process, entire process. We were managed to get it done within 30 seconds. So as part of this digital front, it has given a huge boost to the front end, the feet on street team to have this innovative solution in place, and eventually we clocked the highest numbers in the last festival season. So yes, again, thank you so much to the Scotch team for recognizing our efforts. And as I said again, it only kind of empowers us and makes us believe that accolades like from Scotch during our way, and it is just supporting our vision. It only kind of encourages, motivates us to come up with a solution like this in the coming years as well. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Very many congratulations.
Thank you.
Mr. Dipanshu Agarwal, Head Customer Experience, Mr. Simos Lal, Senior Manager, and Mr. Rijal Anthony, MIS, BSES, Yamuna Power Limited, Virtual Customer Care Center and AI Voice Bot.
So thank you. First of all, thank you, Scotch team and the distinguished jury for recognizing our efforts. This is something new for BSES Yamuna Power, as being a discom, usually a monopoly business which we have. We are more focused towards a customer centric approach, wherein we take into consideration if the customer cannot reach us, we should reach us to the customer. Keeping in this logo in mind, we went ahead and had this virtual customer care set up at every in the centralized kind of a way, wherein customer just need to take an appointment and just get it connected to a video call with us. And accordingly, we took our call center into a next level, wherein we implemented AI voice bot, because for us, electricity is being for daylights, electricity is being a kind of a main source, kind of a lifeline for daylight people. So we have to be there for them, always listening to them, taking their whatever the voice of the customer comes, planning, analyzing, and making sure that we deliver the best to our customers. So keeping in this mind, and Scotch recognizing us, it's not only a symbol of achievement for us, it's also a reminder of responsibility we carry to continue creating meaningful impact for our customers. So thank you, Scotch, once again for recognizing us.
Very well said, and I appreciate your words. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Dwara Kshetriya Grameen Financial Services Private Limited for Enterprise Loan, Mr. Rahul Tripathi, Chief Product Officer. Reliance Jio Infocom Limited, M-Construct, Digital App for Fiber Field Execution, Mr. Gurmeet Sandhu and Mr. Sanjeev Sharma.
Namaskar once again to everyone. This innovation that has been considered, we are really thankful to Scotch. This was a transformational innovation that took place in OSP construction area of telecom sector. So this was traditionally been taken care by the paper-based measurement and other attributes that needs to be captured for network asset building. So this was completely digitalized, and our 2000 plus engineers were using this. This was impacting even cross-functional teams, which are having a total users of more than 5,000 plus ground field staffs. And this has enabled us to have a real-time updates with an accuracy of field data, and with all digital evidences being captured through the geofencing part. And this has leveraged us to have a complete real-time monitoring by the senior management or all the hierarchy in project monitoring mechanism. And just to put up a KPI data point, we almost had 2.9 million of tasks that were covered to deliver some around 1 million route kilometers of fiber. This is one of the KPI that I'm sharing with this transformational digitization that we did in OSP fiber network construction. So I'm handing over it to Gurmeet sir to add upon his perspective on the larger part.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Scotch, for this order of merit for this M construct. This is actually a front-end tool which has been given to all the engineers. This is to avoid any paperwork which we used to do earlier in the conventional way. So all the inputs or all the work which is happening on the ground, they have to just update whether it is a cable length or whether it is the elements or whether it is the structures. So whatever, construction is happening on the ground across all the 1,000 or 1,200 cities by different engineers, actually they can update it on a regular basis by an hour or by the end of the day, and that get transports into the GISNE, so that at any point of time we can see that what are the assets which are going into the system. Assets are actually the valuation which we always see. So we can really see on a real-time basis that what are the assets which are being put in place, what is our speed, what is the gaps which are there, and how we can actually see that which are the areas which are lagging, and how we can actually fast track the activities and can actually transpose the best practices to the other guys who are doing very well and who are meeting the standards or the productivity targets which has been given to them. So all the interactions were purely on system base, and this tool, when we had given this to the engineers, we had also ensured that they get all the updates on the new features which are coming in on this tool. Apart from that, the learning and development activities which goes into the system as the new engineer comes, he can actually log in through his own tool, which is mobile application, and can go through it rather than actually doing a 3 days or a 4 days workshop physically. He can run it through, and if there are any doubts, he can put those questions on the tool itself, and those can be answered to them. So all this has been end-to-end, automation which we have created for our front end. So thank you so much.
Well, congratulations again. Mr. Vipul Tambi, Senior Vice President from Finova Capital Private Limited for Financial Inclusion. Dr. Jagannath Sahu, CISO, Gujarat Fluorochemicals Limited for Cyber Shield 360.
Thank you very much, SKOCH team. Thank you, jury member, for considering our award for semi-finalist. See, we are into manufacturing company and we are into critical line of business also, critical industries. So cybersecurity is very critical for us. So we thought we'll create a program which will have 360 view of cybersecurity, and we should work hands-on with digital. We are having a lot of digital initiatives, so we thought we'll work parallelly with the digital initiative, and establish the regulatory compliant framework, enhance protection against privacy and governance. Now DPDP Act is coming, improve incident response capability. So we thought of a complete end-to-end program where we implemented zero trust architecture, we implemented breach notification framework, we implemented DLP, SIEM, SOAR, encryption, whatever the tool required for the cybersecurity 360 coverage. We ensure training is there for all employees, because training should go to soft floor to top management. Everybody should get trained in cybersecurity. And we started publishing all the dashboard for continuous improvement. We improved in KPIs also after implementing projects. We MTTD mean time detect, we increased from 55 to 60%. Data classification accuracy we did. And good part is there is no cyber incident, cyber breach, because we are regulated entity and used to report SEBI every quarter. I think a couple of things we have achieved, major thing we have achieved. That's why we recognize in multiple other forum also. Yeah, that's all from my side.
Well, excellent initiative. Congratulations for this. IndusInd Bank Limited, Ms. Charu Mathur, Chief Digital Officer, along with Mr. Tarun Saini, Digital Product Head for Project Indie for Business MSME Mobile Banking App.
Hello, hi everyone. Hi Bhushan. Thank you for having us here. So this is Tarun Saini. Charu is currently busy in another meeting, so she could not join. But I am representing the IndusInd Bank here. So basically, our initiative is the Indie for Business MSME app. So the bank conceptualized a few years back that there needs to be an offering of for digital channels. We do not have a strong offering in terms of enabling our SME clients onto the digital platform, and that is wherein this idea came into our minds that okay, let's build something for them, because that is a major pain point they are facing as they interact with the bank through digital channels which are not that robust, or through the physical channel. And hence trying to address those issues for MSME clients who currently hold current accounts or loans with us, try to do merchant service, try to enable merchant services or trade activities is what we are trying to address by providing them straight through journeys, making sure they have minimum first time not right issues, and have error free lower TAT through the STP journeys which we are providing. So that is a key motto for us, to have seamless journeys for our customers, and in line with an MSME's way, our government's vision of having a Viksit Bharat, and the role that MSMEs are supposed to play in that journey is what we are trying to enable or support through our bank's initiative. So that's we are still in the nascent stage, and it is great to get this recognition when we are in the first year of this app, and gives us motivation to bring in lots of new features in the coming months, and we'll socialize that with everyone very soon. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Interarc Building Solutions Limited for Project Star, which is SAP Transformation and Rejuvenation. Mr. Sonam Malik, Head IT. Mr. Anup Bhatt, Deputy General Manager from Jammu and Kashmir Bank, for improving financial performance.
Hi everyone, this is Shabir from J&K Bank. Am I audible?
Yes.
Anup sir is not here. He is actually for another commitment presently going on. So, as far as J&K Bank is concerned, we are the leading bank in the state of UT of J&K. Okay. So, we are the leading bank holding a market share of more than 60% in the UTs of J&K and Ladakh. But in this financial year 2020, we recorded huge losses, around 1139 crores. But the management came out to the rescue, and we started initiatives like we placed general managers across all divisions in Jammu and Kashmir and the rest of India. And we revamped our organizational structure, and we introduced certain KPIs for driving productivity. Then we invested heavily in technology. We upgraded our core CBS solution, our mobile banking app, and our UPI platforms. We also started onboarding customers through online account opening, and we started working on the NPA management. Basically, the loss was incurred on account of huge downgradation of asset quality outside the UT of JNK and Ladakh. From 1139 crores loss, we have scored hat trick of consecutive profits for the last three financial years. In 22-23, we recorded 1197 crores of profit. In 24, financial year 24, we recorded a profit of 1767 crores. And in financial year 25, the year passed by, we recorded a profit of 2000 crores, 2000 plus crores. And our ROA saw a huge jump from minus 1.10 to 1.32 in March 2025. And our profit per branch also improved. It improved from 2.04 crore to 1.19, sorry, 1.19 crore to 2.04 crore. The major takeaway is our GNPA was reduced from 10.97 in March 20 to just 3.37 in March 2025. And our net NPA is below 1%. So I thank Scotch for this award, which has this appreciation from the reputed this institution gives us encouragement to work better in the future and carry the momentum forward. I thank you on behalf of the management of the bank. Thank you, Scott, once again.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Once again, Mr. Gurmeet Sandhu and Mr. Sanjeev Sharma from Reliance Jio Infocom for AI-enabled zero-touch RFS and auto as built.
Yeah, so Namaskar once again. Thank you so much considering this completely AI-based innovation that we did, and the more main core focus to innovate this process part was to provide a zero-touch provisioning experience to our end customer, and based on our completely AML technology, we have leveraged this entire innovation in declaring the major milestones of the fiber journey, where from construction to sales provisioning that is happening, it is completely coding based, and our AI ML itself creates a checklist and completely verifies all the elements attributes which are in hundred and thousands while provisioning any services for the customers. So manually, if in the conventional way that was done, there were many errors that were happening while provisioning the customer. While with this AIML introduction, Geo has given a zero-touch provisioning experience to all the end customers, and within few seconds, the entire service has been provisioned from the home to the last part of our network operating center NOC. And with this, we had achieved 11 million subscriber, which is a leadership contribution, and we are leading the wireline market today. And over to Gurmeet sir to add upon any other KPI points.
Yeah. So just to add on, I think the most important part is that when we acquire the customer, it is he feels that he has taken us wonderful, gadgets and wonderful connectivity from the operator. But at the end of the day, if his services are not up to the mark and he is not able to get the content, then it becomes a bigger problem. Then it is a heartburn for them. So it was very important that we move from the conventional testing to the auto AI-enabled zero-touch provisioning, in the sense that we can see that how the entire connectivity from the customer end to the exchange port is fully available to the O&M team, to which we hand over the network ultimately, because they are going to maintain that network, and finally they have to provision it to the customer side also. So it was very important that there should not be any manual intervention. If the actually the light is passing from customer end to the port, that means our entire connectivity is through. There is no such any cut, and we can actually do the provisioning on the customer side as soon as he actually asks or demands for it. So this was one of the features which we have brought in, so that we become 100% thorough, that whatever we are building, it is flawless and it has all the connectivity right from the customer side to the port side. One thing. The second thing was the auto as build. Earlier in the conventional way, people used to put up an ABD on the paper, use AutoCADs. But now with this entire system, it is when he is actually updating in through the mConstruct. This has an interface with the GIS-NA also at the back end. So whatever he is updating as the assets, what I said earlier, it is getting transposed into the GIS-NA, so that at the end of the day, finally when we are handing over this entire network to our internal customer, which is O&M or the CMM, who is going to maintain this network, he gets a complete set of assets, which includes transmedia, structures, elements, which goes into the network. And he can see the entire latitude long of each and every element which is placed on the ground. So through that system, he can actually visualize if there is later any cut or there is later any issue with the network. He can visualize while sitting on his desk that where is the disconnect which has happened, because every input, every assets which has gone into the system has a lat long, has a reference ID through which he can actually maintain that network. So that was the beauty of this entire network innovation which we have brought in. So entire manual intervention and the understanding of the engineers have gone out. They just have to follow the process and update this in the entire activity in the system.
Excellent.
Thank you.
NIS Facility Management Services Private Limited, Mr. Sauranshu Ghosh, General Manager for enhancing security and efficiency with CCTV surveillance. Mr. Ghosh. Power Grid Corporation of India, Education for Violence Affected Children, Ms. Gauri Jagdale, Deputy General Manager.
Thank you, SKOCH, for giving this opportunity, and we are able to present our one of the flagship project to this platform, and through which we can reach out to the maximum. So one of this project where we have reached out to children who are severely affected with the violence has taken place in northeast area, specifically in Assam and Manipur, and we have supported for their children, contributing to getting all these children back to the society and having the communal harmony in that area. So thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to showcase our wonderful project which we are taking up. Thank you.
Good evening.
Hello, Infocom.
Shoranshu Ghosh, good evening.
Meet Sandhu and Mr. Sanjeev Sharma. Smart Integrated Material Management Solution. I'll come back to you, Mr. Ghosh, after this.
So yes, once again, thank you so much, Scotch, for considering this part of the innovation as well. In the entire project life cycle, we have one of the critical area where material management is the vital, crucial part to the success of any project rollout. So we implemented a smart innovation here itself, where the entire system of record with respect to CRM and ERPs, which has been captured in SAP conventionally, we eliminated that part, and over the top we created a smart automated mechanism where end-to-end material activities were being taken care by our automation framework, and this helped us in completely from the issuance till the reconciliation cycle, monitor the entire aspect, as material carries a huge cost, and the pre-issue material has been given to the vendors or contractors to roll out our network. So this carries a crores of inventory value, and without this smart integration among all the system of records, it was almost impossible that within a short period of time that was targeted as per the top management directive, we need to take care of the material reconciliation till the time it is capitalized in our work-based mechanism WBS, where financial books are being closed. So under this smart innovation, there were around more than 150 to 200 material items spread across 28 geography, carrying out 19,000 of areas that were fiberized, and we were having around 50 to 60 warehouses that were involved into this, and we optimized the entire inventory process and material management process that helped us in finally consuming within the stipulated time around 5,000 plus crore of inventory. So this was a benchmarking within the project itself. One is the part delivery and one from the project aspect, where such reconciliation was vital from overall business perspective, as huge money has been Capex has been incurred. So this was one of the smart innovation that we did in our material management cycle. So over to you, Gurmester, to add upon further perspective.
So thank you. I think the most important point which was part of this particular project was that it is not only the ultimate goal of connecting the customers or creating the network. It was more of how we are actually controlling the Capex cost and how we are capitalizing it. So it has a turnaround time under which we have to see that all our material which has been actually issued is getting capitalized and creating assets for the company. More important was that we actually eliminated all the manual intervention. So whatever, the basis the survey, all the material which is supposed to go under planning as well as on the field visit, that entire BOQ is established by the team, and according to that only the issuance was done, and we have ensured that all our warehouses are also established in such a way that they are within 200 kilometers of the distance under which these engineers are working. So by ensuring that we have enough material, it is, and important was that a stock out never happens. It was very important for us to see that our inventories are there. We keep on actually replenishing the inventory where the issuance are happening, where the the material is getting capitalized or reconciled or adjusted or consumed. So all this stuff was being done on a regularly our system under system integration, and we ensured that whatever workflow we have created, which was the front end tool for SAP, it actually transpose all the information to SAP, and we can see that how much outflow of the material is happening, and what is the outstanding with the partners, and what is the outstanding at the warehouse, which we need to capitalize, and what is the aging of the material, and how we are to, ensure that whatever material is first in, how we are going to utilize it and ensure that it gets capitalized first. And first in, first out should be the plan which was there at the background to ensure that this entire process works end to end under the automation.
Congratulations. Axis Bank Limited, contactless strategy in bounce collections. Mr. Sudipto Nag, President, Head, Retail Portfolio Management Group, and Mr. Amit Sinha, Vice President.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Scotch. I'm truly honored to be selected as semi-finalist. The recognition means a great deal to me as well as my organization. I'm deeply grateful the time, effort, and the consideration that went into this nomination. A briefing on the project, largely we worked on the predictive and the generative AI. In the retail world, if you look at, there's a huge number of customers to be managed. Here we build various risk models cutting across the entire portfolio, so as to make sure we can predict those customers well on time who are going to miss the payment, so that right nudges can be given. So that's on the predictive part of it. When I talk on the generative part of the AI, it is largely in terms of building models when to connect to the customer, through which channel one should connect, and how do we make sure that the right solution can also be pitched to the customer. By doing this, we have been able to decongest larger part of the call center seats, which were quite conventional way of connecting to customers. Almost 350 to 400 seats have been vacated during the process, and the scalability is multitude of it, because as the organization, as the organization grows, those possibility increases multiple fold. The other part of it is customers are also not being called otherwise. They have been given smart nudges. Beyond this, we also worked in terms of various customer education through credit bureau simulators, where customer can be educated. It is not about customer to collect the payment, it's also to educate, to make sure the customer conscious is being built in terms of ensuring payments on time. And this has all changed the entire landscape of the entire collection process. Today, if I just put few of the numbers, in terms of the industry first, highest number of contactless collections are being done, be it in credit card and loans, in excess of almost 45 to 50%. So that's the project all about. And being acknowledged alongside such inspiration individuals, organization, is both humbling and motivating. And thank you so much for the incredible honor. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. NIS Facility Management Services Private Limited, for enhancing security and efficiency with CCTV surveillance. Mr. Ghosh.
Good evening. On behalf of my organization, I sincerely thank the esteemed SKOCH jury for recognizing us with the Order of Merit. We have implemented CCTV surveillance system at over 400 crop procurement centers across West Bengal. To enhance security, operational efficiency, and accountability, high-resolution cameras has been strategically installed at entry and exit points, storage areas, and other sensitive locations to monitor activities. This prevent pilferage, reduce wastage, and deter internal sabotage. Footage is being securely stored for 120 days at the Central Control Room in Khaddasri Bhavan, West Bengal. Beyond internal advantages, this initiative offers significant social contributions by promoting transparency, safeguarding public resources, and fostering trust among citizens. It ensures that essential supplies are delivered to the intended beneficiaries without misuse, supporting fair distribution and reinforcing public confidence in government operations. The system also improves workplace safety and deters unethical practices, demonstrating a strong commitment to integrated and public services. Lastly, this honor motivates us to continue our journey of delivering impactful projects and encourages us to take up many more initiatives of this kind in the future. We are delighted to be a part of this prestigious platform, and once again we thank SKOCH and the jury for this honor. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Congratulations, Mr. Ghosh. Mr. Sanjay Seth, Trustee and Head, Public Health Division from Sambandh Health Foundation, Digital First Solution for Public Health Delivery. Mr. Seth.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Scotch, for giving us this recognition. And I'm so happy that this program started with the Jana Gana Mana, because that is the flag to which our organization is targeting all our efforts. We work in the social sector, and we have, as the title says, produced a digital first solution for public health delivery. The primary areas we've been working is in tobacco control and the school health and wellness program under Ayushman Bharat. There are real challenges among our youth. 13.5 lakh people die every year from tobacco, and our youth is in terrible situation. We have 6% drug usage, we have 8% tobacco usage. In many states, the youth pregnancy rates are, 7-8%. So there are some very large challenges our country is facing, and we developed this digital program implementation methodology to implement some of the programs which the government has made, which require lakhs of schools to do certain activities. But because of a lack of proper methodology, these programs are very often not actually being implemented on the ground. So we have been trying to translate policy into action, which is into program management. And the digital program implementation methodology, which we have developed over the last 7-8 years, is innovative. It's produced a lot of results, and it is benchmarked as among the top 5% globally in terms of program implementation methodologies. What we do is, from training lakhs of teachers to tracking every activity to monitoring it, then motivating everybody. Because when you are implementing a program like, say, tobacco-free educational institutions, which requires every school to do 9 activities every year, how do you, get these lakhs of principals to actually do those activities? So motivating them is a big challenge, and we have been doing that using behavioral insight, nudge theory, and an anthrovision. That is, we do a cultural alignment on our messaging. We have also been using AI to fine-tune our messaging depending on the target and depending on which area, what culture they have, what is the language they use, etc. Thanks to this, we have worked with 2.5 lakh schools in about 7 states, where 10 lakh teachers we have worked with, and over 2.5 crore children's lives have been touched. So we are bringing change on the ground. And you have to remember that, say, in tobacco control, for instance, every 1% reduction in in usage results in lakhs of lives being saved. So thank you again for having us here, and we really appreciate it.
Congratulations. Sikkim State Cooperative Bank Limited for Cash Kendra. Ms. Pema Chenzom, Managing Director, and Mr. Deepak Tiwari, Deputy General Manager.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So I speak from Sikkim here, a state with a tiny 6 lakh population, a state with a high density of banks, and yet the Sikkim State Cooperative Bank opted to initiate a project called the Cash Kendra and take banking to the last mile. So basically, our journey started by going beyond data, where we had to identify isolated hamlets. We had to reach the places where vehicles could not go, going to the places that surround the international borders, expanding the footprint of us as a credible banking institution, and most importantly, promoting financial and digital literacy
and safe banking practices in the real sense. So, as we speak today, we've completed about 4 years of the operation Cash Kendra, and we have been able to reach 176 unbanked villages across the state of Sikkim. We are seeing lakhs and lakhs of financial and non-financial transactions through our cash kendras across the state. There has been induction of unbanked people into the banking system who are able to, access the facilities close to their home without having to travel all day to reach the nearest bank branch. We are happy to see a large number of our army and defense personnel posted in the difficult borders who are able to access bank and undertake the basic banking services through the help of our cash kendras. There has been a surge of UPI and digital transactions in the remotest corners of the state. We are inculcating banking habits into our school children through these cash kendras, where we go to the remotest of the villages, we go to the schools there, we conduct literacy camps for them, where we open accounts for them, we invite them into the banking culture so that the children who are far off from the mainland get to access banking easily. Apart from that, I will be happy to share that this Cash Kendra project has sort of helped for a sort of milk revolution in the state of Sikkim. There has been a huge uploading of unbanked farmers into the formal credit system to the extent that 80% of microcredit in animal husbandry today is held by the Sikkim State Cooperative Bank alone, thanks to our presence of cash kendras acting as a credit dispensation unit for the villages. So apart from that, the level of awareness, of course, has gone really high. So as we speak today, we have covered 170 villages, and this project is not to end very soon. We are going to go aggressively further until we cover the last of the unbanked villages in Sikkim. So, with a little bit of the technology help, this project has been more of the bank's responsibility, that we understand that we have to serve the last person, who today stands neglected in a difficult region like ours. This project has all been about the human touch. The project has all been about handholding the people safely into the banking culture, and to be recognized today by Scotch and to qualify as a semi-finalist here gives us all a lot of encouragement. I thank everyone there on behalf of my managing director, Madam Pema Chinjom, and my entire staff here. And we look forward to sharing more ideas, and I look forward this evening to hearing more inspiring stories from everyone. Thank you so much.
Well, congratulations to all of you. Tata AIA Life Insurance Company for transforming life insurance with next-gen conversational AI. Mr. Debanjan Roy Chaudhary, Senior Manager, Digital Innovation and Product Strategy.
Hi, thank you, Scotch team, for this honor. It's a real pleasure to share this dais with all the fellow participants. Some amazing projects. I can see that all the participants over here are working and actively contributing in the field of digital transformation and digital innovation. So at Tata AIA, what we did is we harnessed this latest technology, that is conversational AI and generative AI, and we contributed a lot in the field of customer servicing through this advanced technology. So what we did is there is a virtual assistant available at the disposal of the customer, that is on WhatsApp, because WhatsApp is the most easy medium to interact with, right? So, and the customer can use our WhatsApp bot as a digital assistant for any requirement that he has with the insurance policy. We are very much aligned with the vision of Government of India, that is for insurance for all. So of course, insurance for all will happen only when existing customers and the newly onboarded customers are having a very good experience with their insurance product. So it's not about only selling the insurance product, but once the insurance is sold, how we are interacting with the customer on a day-to-day basis through his or his varied insurance needs. So that's when this requirement stemmed. And we had this wonderful conversational AI technology, which is an emerging technology. We were the industry first to launch this for all our customers on WhatsApp channel, where they can do almost all the transactions pertaining to insurance. And right now, our WhatsApp bot is catering to around 90% of the customer queries that was otherwise being handled offline by our agents or contact centers. So 90% query automation rate with 100% HTTP process, even for very complex transactions. And we have some of the latest features in WhatsApp in collaboration with Meta, like 100% native payment flow and Meta forms. So on a monthly basis, we are collecting around 30 to 40 crores in renewal premium only via WhatsApp. And we are registering around 10 lakh queries each month, and our bot resolution ratio is around 90%. So all these things, the customer CSAT score has improved from 60% to a tremendous 92% now. And of course, this is a journey to be covered over a period of time. But yes, we have given a good start. And I thank very much to this eminent jury of Scotch for recognizing our efforts and giving us the opportunity to participate and showcase our project over here. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. The Bihar State Cooperative Bank Limited, Mr. Manoj Kumar Singh, Managing Director for JLG and SHG Financing. Reliance Jio Infocom, Mr. Gurmeet Sandhu and Mr. Sanjeev Sharma for AI-based decision-making in Capex control and management.
Namaskar once again. So thank you so much. This innovation resembles the priority from the senior management, where Capex, where material part was one of the aspects which we earlier covered. Although this Capex under OSP network rollout includes many aspects like ROW charges, lightning charges, rework charges. So there were so many complexities that from an conventional way, it was very impossible that being a late entrant and in such a competitive market, if you have to balance our ROIs with the Capex cost that has been incurred. So this model AI to enhance the control, where around 9,000 to 10,000 CR Capex just in one part of the wireline execution of network was incurred, and that was well within the pre-approved limits. And this model clearly aligns to all the KRAs, business KRAs, and the logics of the return on investment, which has been set by business team. So on a larger perspective, Capex control is taking care of entire tracking from plan versus actual capitalization, any critical alarm that needs to trigger to our senior management or in the hierarchy. Certain stakeholders are there, which as an Capex controller who are sitting there. So entire thing has been completely introduced within the framework of AI model, which is taking care of throughout the cycle of execution. Gurmeet sir, anything you want to add upon?
Just to add on, I think the most important part was that whatever Capex has been put in place for a particular work, that has a simulation on the ROI. So if there is, because we are doing work in the external environment, so there could be changes because that there could be some decisions which are changed because of the RW issues or because of the ROW issues, right-of-way issues, because of the methodology change. So what we have said that yes, we have to abide by the rules of the game, but more important is if there is any change in the methodology or any change in material requirements or change in service values, it has to flow back into the system in such a way that it auto-calculates the ROI if even the delta is added into that cost. What is the final ROI under which we have to do the business? So if it passes through the filter of red, green and orange, only then we take those decisions accordingly. And this is one area where we were able to actually control the entire Capex part, as Sanjeev has said. We have now we have incurred close to around 4,000 crores and 6,000 crores of service value into this entire project. and we have ensured that we haven't got overpassed to the actual value what we have capitalized versus what was the planned value. So we were supposed to be remain within the limit. Where we had some outliers, we have kept those reasons behind us, and that has a prior approval process which goes through this AI decision making when we are actually going for those additional costs. But it has been a truly a wonderful, entire workflow which has worked very well for us, and everybody was abided by that, workflow, and nobody could take decisions of their own. It has to be fully endorsed by the CLT and by the Apex at each and every level wherever it was required. So it has been really a innovative work which we have done. No manual work, no intervention of people, no decision making at depending upon a personal basis, the personal input of an individual. So everything was actually put in place through the system only. So thank you for recognizing this piece and giving us this SKOCH Award of Merit on this particular program. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. The Gujarat State Cooperative Bank Limited for Technology Umbrella, Mr. Ramji Chavda, General Manager IT and CISO.
The Apex body of the Gujarat State level, and whatever this umbrella what we created.
Just your camera.
Yeah, sure.
Just your camera. You tilt it down.
It's okay now? Hello.
Yes, now we can see.
Yeah. Yeah. So whatever the product we have created, that's basically a technology umbrella across the Gujarat. So there is a multiple banks is already integrated with us, and we are providing digital services across the Gujarat. So that's this is a middleware what we created and that is running for last more than 10 plus years. The beauty of this product is it's around 200 banks is taking our digital services, and that is totally free of cost. The benefit of this product is we are giving complete IT infrastructures common across the all banks, so they need not to spend a lot of money on the IT infrastructure is concerned. They are just making our sub-member concept, and they are taking all digital services through our digital infrastructure. The government of India, Ministry of Corporations has also recognized our products, and they are planning to start that activity from 2026 across the India. So this same concept they are planning to replicate it to India. So we'll get a lot of benefit, and even in the small banks, they are not able to spend monies on IT infrastructures, though they will use as a sub-member concept. So that's a very beautiful concept. And NABARD and Ministry of Corporation is also planning to implement the concept to an India level. So that's a product from the Gujarat State Cooperative Banks Limited.
Excellent. Congratulations. Quilon Cooperative Urban Bank Limited for Cyber Shield, Mr. R. Sri Kumar, Managing Director.
Hello.
Yes.
So, Managing Director Mr. Srikumar sir is not available right now. I'm supposed to take the receive the award. We are truly honored to receive this prestigious SKOCH semi-finalist award. It's a moment of great pride and gratitude for me and my institution. Cybersecurity 360 is not just a firewall or an antivirus. It's a complete framework. It includes a strong cybersecurity policy, advanced cybersecurity tools, and regular staff training programs, phishing simulations, and regular audits. Cybersecurity is a continuous journey, and we have taken a strong and confident step forward. Thank you once again for this incredible honor, and thanks for recognizing our work. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations. The Supreme Industries Limited for Energy Efficiency. I invite Senior General Manager Mr. Vasudev Sharma.
Thank you. Yeah. My sincere gratitude to the SKOCH team for recognizing our efforts in energy saving and energy conservation. Myself from the Supreme Industry Limited, the Supreme Industry Limited, leading plastic manufacturer in India. We have 30 plants in India. At 16 states, we are manufacturing the PVC pipes, fittings, bathroom fittings, water tanks, etc. Our focus is a sustainable development. Focus is a sustainable development. We have a very high energy consumption. Our last year energy consumption is 395 million kWh, and we are focusing on reduced green energy. Our green energy consumption is 890 million kWh. Where nearly 21% of green energy we are utilizing in our plant, and we have the highest plastic processing manufacturing. We have done 7 lakh ton plastic processing last year, and due to green energy we have saved 6,500 ton of CO2 equivalent. By energy efficiency measure, we reduce our energy consumption by 6% and reduce our energy intensity by 10%. And we have focused on green logistic and improvement in energy efficiency, and we are collecting the data tools. We are collecting our data from the digitalization tool update, and for this for reduction of carbon, we have taken an initiative, committed for a scientific waste target. The first plastic company, first building industry in India to commit for the SBTi target to become a carbon neutral in 2050. And we have already installed our 35 megawatt solar plants and purchasing green power from the OpenSea. Thank you for the SKOCH team for recognizing our efforts to reduce the carbon footprint. And our motto is save natural resources for the future generation.
Congratulations. Gujarat Fluorochemicals Limited for E-Parivartan, digital-led business transformation project, Mr. Saurabh Gupta, Group Chief Digital Information Officer, and Mr. Sudhakar Jha, Enterprise Integration Architect and Tech Planning. Reliance Jio Infocom, Mr. Gurmeet Sandhu and Mr. Sanjeev Sharma for innovative data analytics and online issue tracking.
Namaskar once again, jury panel and all the panelists. This innovation helped us in enhancing the entire project governance and the execution efficiency. We have taken this data analytics into a next level by putting up the entire warehousing and data mining techniques through our Tableau tool, and this entire data analytics is helping us in integrating all the system of records that we had throughout our business cycle, which includes the GIS, any platform, SAP. We have our automation framework platforms. So all these platforms have been integrated, and from the upstream system of the automation framework, we had created a downstream where the entire data information, which is carrying entire sole power, where entire decision making is residing. So this decision making is totally been supported by different dashboards, live dashboards and analytical reports. That includes the progress reports, that includes critical gap analysis, where we are even going towards the predictive analysis, where just for an example like material management cycle, if we want to say through this deep and advanced data analytics, we are able to estimate earlier that which warehouse, which area where the work is been going on, construction or network rollout is been going on, what sort of a material is been under the exhaustion and there it needs to be replenished. So entire data analytics into a next level has enabled us to properly manage all the critical areas of the project governance. And we are even going towards some predictive analysis on the Capex and other critical gaps that could be there in the huge rollout in last 4 or 5 years that we did under this 9 to 10 CR, 9K to 10K CR. So this data analytics helps us in all the audit process, all the risk management framework process, where they are detailed deep dive analysis is providing all the information for the critical decision making. Over to you, Gurmeet sir, for any enhanced point.
Thank you. So you have already covered the data analytics part because this is one area where the program management is highly dependent upon the data information which flows through different hierarchies and the roles which different cross-functional teams play. So we have made it possible that all the information is available through these Tableau reports and through dashboards to each and every individual, whosoever is responsible for his function. Apart from that, the more important was that the decision making in terms of the issue tracking, because this is one area because people are spread across so many cities and there could be certain issues related to the environment related to the permissions or related to some material or related to some methodology change. So there are those issues have to be tackled on a regular basis, and if it is not being done in that state level, so there is a seamless OC which worked through these platforms where these are updated in the system so that those decisions and answers can be given to the field teams on a regular basis without wasting much time on the ground. Because once the work stops on the ground, it is very difficult to reactivate the entire resources on the field. So it was very important that we can actually give those decisions when the work is happening so that there is no disconnect on the field and we keep on getting the productivity. And they can really see that effect that people can't put excuses just for the delays because they are getting those answers which they require for getting the work done, and they are being closely monitored on a regular basis. So it was one of the very good OC tool which we have worked out, and we have used the Azure platforms to make it more robust as far as the issue tracking is concerned. So we have integrated Azure platform along with this OC team so that we can actually, keep on, getting all the inputs if there are any disconnects or gaps in the working, whether it is on the field or whether there is any decision pending at the state level or at the national NHQ level. So this is the way we have actually worked it out and ensured that the seamless work keeps on happening. So thank you once again for this acknowledgement. Thank you once again.
Congratulations. Congratulations once again to you and the entire team. Mr. Dhyaneshwar R. Dharmadhikari, Chief Technical Service, TP Southern Odisha Distribution Limited for Smart Relay Logic for Substation Under Voltage Protection.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Mr. Dhaneshwar Dharmadhikari sir, I am Mr. Yusuf Raja from Tata Power Southern Odisha Distribution Limited. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the esteemed SKOCH committee. The recognition is truly special as it highlights our collectively efforts towards building safer, more reliable and sustainable power system for the people of Southern Odisha. I sincerely thank our management, mentor, and the constant guide for their constant guidance and support. We introduced smart relay logic for under voltage protection in 11 kV substations. The project was born out of critical need to address frequent under voltage issues that were affecting power quality, asset health, and customer satisfaction, especially in rural and remote areas. Our team developed a cost-effective relay-based logic that enables power substation to autonomously detect and trip undervoltage feeder in real time without relying any external PLC and SCADA system. The results have been remarkable. A 25 to 30% reduction in total losses, asset damage event, zero emergency tripping, and significant improvement in system stability and asset protection of our customers. A special words of appreciation goes to my team members, Mr. Devi Prasad and Jyoti Ranjan Sahu, Mr. Shailendra Kumar Jaswal and Susavan Biswas, and myself, Yusuf Raja, without whom the project will not be completed. I thank to SKOCH platform for encouraging innovative and inspiring organizations like ours who constantly strive the excellence of serving society. Thank you once again.
Well, congratulations. Reliance Jio Infocom for innovative end-to-end FTTX delivery solutions, Meet Sandhu and Mr. Sanjeev Sharma.
ये फोन করছিল আমাকে মানে ইয়ে অন করার জন্য না ভাই বল
SKOCH team
আমাকে ভিডিও অন করার জন্য এখানে দিয়েছিল আমি দেখিনি
Am I audible? can I request please to thank you so much. So, namaskar, jury panel and all the panelists. This is end-to-end delivery solution is the innovation where whatever innovation we had submitted and has been considered by Scotch was implemented in a period of time throughout our rollout cycle, and then we decided to stitch it into a single end-to-end framework where our entire delivery mechanism, delivery mechanism for the reactive delivery and for the proactive delivery under wireline was completely integrated in a single framework. This enabled us for overcoming the challenges on the field from business perspective, from Capex perspective, from material management perspective, from data analytics perspective. And this complete framework has been filed for a patent, and we have successfully filed it for the patent, and grant certificate is awaited. Probably within a couple of months we'll be getting it. And apart from this, the entire framework we had put up on a global forums as well, where it has been well acknowledged. We have been acknowledged in different global and national forums. So we look forward in the same manner to Scotch as well, and we are really thankful for considering our innovation stride that we did to all these jury panelists who have selected us, and thank you so much the management of Scotch as well. And this innovations is already been implemented in different business vertical in our group organization, and we even look forward for the global perspective of it. And accordingly, I will hand it over to Gurmeet sir. Over to you, sir.
Yeah. So I think the different programs which we have earlier shared, they have been all staged into one workflow now. And as I said earlier, also this has been patent also, and we are looking forward to hosting it within different countries. So this can be easily replicated, as I said earlier also, and it can be very well can be worked out in other projects also. Though we have already used these platforms and tools within our own organization in different verticals, but now it is more to see that how we can actually commercialize and move it forward, and people and different companies can use this product as a product, they can use it. So thank you so much, and we are definitely going to the next level on this platforms also, and we look forward to continuously remain engaged with Scotch in the coming years, because there are a lot of programs which are in the pipeline, and surely we would love to share with you. And once again, thank you so much for acknowledging our efforts, and thank you for this award. Thank you so much. On behalf of Geo, we really acknowledge it. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Such a wonderful feat put up by Reliance Jio Infocom. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Jammu and Kashmir Bank Limited for e-office, Mr. Ajaz Ahmed Darzi, Senior Manager.
Hi, good evening, everybody. First of all, let me thank Scotch for this opportunity. We are truly humbled and honored to be part of this prestigious platform. As far as this initiative is concerned, this was conceived because we were facing multiple issues with regards to efficiency, with regards to management of our documents, safety, security of the documents. There were issues with regards to arranging the storage space for storing the documents. So this manual process was entirely automated through this solution, which we call e-office. What this has done is that while entire process has been digitized, end-to-end handling of the notes, handling of the documents, it has transformed the way approvals are given within the organization. Paper has been entirely replaced with the digital processes, and there is zero paper consumption as of now. Let me share with you that 1 year before we introduced this solution, and almost 2.5 lakh approvals have been given, and almost 30 lakh documents, 30 lakh paper have been saved so far. And as far as approval is concerned, it has brought speed in the way approvals is given. Around 80% of our decisions are happening on the same day, which was not happening earlier because you needed to move the files from one desk to another, from one office to another. So there was a lot of manpower also associated with this. Almost 1,000 individuals were involved in handling these documents, storing these documents, moving from one office to another, and then on top of this, the kind of costs that were involved in this, that has come down significantly. We have saved a lot in this, and it has brought efficiency in terms of costs, in terms of decision. So thank you so much, SKOCH, for this opportunity. Thank you.
Well, congratulations to you, Giovanni. TP Southern Odisha Distribution Limited for real-time monitoring using visual interface for substation. Mr. Dharmadhikari, Chief Technical Service.
Good evening, all.
Good evening.
Thank you, SKOCH, for we are very grateful that we have been given opportunity to participate in this SKOCH award and has been selected as a semi-finalist. As per the project is concerned, that real-time monitoring using visual interface for substation. Going forward, in TPSOTL, we are transforming our conventional substation into digital substation, and already out of 254 substations, now 183 substation has been converted to digitals, and its data are getting reported to one PSCC, that is our control center, where approximately daily we are getting 293,412 alarms. It's very difficult for the operator to monitor, for which the consumers are getting affected. They are getting interrupt in power supply. Due to this initiative has been taken, that how the tripping can be reduced and how the operator can acknowledge all the tripping, so that the uninterrupted power supply can be delivered to all our consumers. Due to this initiative has been taken, and now already 185 substation has been converted into digital, and for which the operator can take a decision and can take proper decision how he can restore the power, and how the consumers, how the Southern Odisha belt consumers can get benefited with an uninterrupted power supply. Once again, I'm very thankful to our management who has given us opportunity to participate in this SKOCH award, and also grateful to my teammates, Mr. Nandanandan Marana and Purna Chandra Singh, who had worked for this project and delivered their skills for completing this project successfully and implementing the project for TPSODL. Thank you, SKOCH.
Congratulations. Enterprise loan from Dwarak Kshetriya Gramin Financial Services Private Limited. Mr. Rahul Tripathi, Chief Product Officer.
Thank you, Good Sharanji. Thank you, SKOCH, for this order of merit. Really very grateful for this opportunity to present our candidature for this prestigious award. And we are extremely grateful for thousands and thousands of customers who post their confidence in the services that we bring to them. Every day we touch the lives of almost 500,000 people across the country, and bringing them smiles on their face, financing their futures, financing their careers, financing their business opportunities is something that we take a lot of pride in. We are a 4,000 people strong team that works day and night, every day, 365 days a year, to ensure that we touch the lives of roughly around 2.5 million people over the course of our existence. So thanks once again, SKOCH, for this unbelievable an incredible opportunity to showcase our product, enterprise loan, and we are grateful for this opportunity. Thanks.
Great. Thank you very much for joining us, and congratulations to you. So with that, we announce the end of the announcement of the current round of Scotch Order of Merit. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us and sharing your success stories. Very, very encouraging, and moving forward, you will be hearing from us over a course of next week or so. Kindly do block the date, this 20th of September, to be in Delhi. We will share the good news with some of you. I'm sure not the case that those are not able to make list are not the ones who are not doing well, but perhaps the other ones, they scored a fraction of a mark more than what you did. So for those, the lines would still be open, and you can always come back with incremental progress and contest once all over again. So with this, I must say that it's really been a learning experience interacting with all of you. And from here on, I wish you the very best, and I look forward to seeing you in Delhi on 20th of September. Have a good evening and namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir. Namaskar. Namaskar, everyone.